Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Well, there is a reason why we are looking at this chalkstone quarry, and that is because we are going to give the house a bit of a facelift. Well, the current state of the house is a little bit monotone, and the colors don't really pop, to say the least. But if we give the house a bit of a lime wash, so to say, I think it would actually look a lot better. So that will require a lot of chalkstone, so that is what we are going to start with, and then we are going to work on the actual house. So let's get into it. And we're back. So I believe you might have heard what we are going to do in this episode, because I decided to change around the way I do the intros recently. So what we are going to do today is going to be, well, we are going to do a bit of a facelift on the house, basically. For that, we are going to need to mine out a lot of bright white stone. So we are going to go ahead, take our mining implements. I think I will go ahead and take the prospecting pick as well, because if we are going out into the wild, we might as well do some prospecting. Do we need anything else? Maybe the shovel, just in case. And that should do it. I will put away the grains that we have harvested in the last episode. Also, how is this one? One is also ready now. By the time we got back, we should have all 4 of the remaining flax done. I will put away, the seeds and the grains. I will keep the flax because I think I will go ahead and plant the flax seeds in the greenhouse right now. Anything else we need? We can put this pickaxe here. Okay, I will also go ahead and take maybe 2 spears with us, just in case we run into anything hostile. Okay, so I will go ahead and harvest this guy. That was 8, very nice. Might as well turn it into twine. Okay, so this one goes here. Okay, so as I was saying, we are going to go out and mine up some stuff. Alright, the flax seeds will go, well, here. There we go. Okay. So I will plant the flax and I will go out and mine something. Oh yeah, I've also discovered one of the possible reasons why we have some of these farming tiles that are not actually greenhouse tiles. Well, that is because we have placed these beams basically on top of these tiles. I did check every single tile in this greenhouse, and we only really have problems on the edges, and the problematic tiles are always next to these beams, so I think it's pretty obvious what the source of the problem is. Unfortunately, if we take out these beams, that will not fix these tiles, even if we completely replace them, so I'm really not sure how to fix this issue. But for now, I guess we will just have to go and live with it. So let's see, first things first, what is the heat tolerance of the flax? Is 40 to -5. So yeah, I think we should be able to get one more harvest out of these. And the best thing is that we will not actually overheat even in here. So yeah, let's just make sure that we plant these in the tiles that can actually deal that has actually the greenhouse modifier. Okay, while those are going, we are go ahead and I think I will go for chalk. Basically, I am looking for very bright stones to make the house look like it has a, well, I think it's called Limewash. Basically, we are going to there we go, I fell down. So we are basically go and act as if we are using lime, quick lime to plaster the house basically. Anyways, no more yapping, I will go and make the trip to the nearest chalk deposits and start mining. I might see you once we get back home, maybe sooner, depends on what happens. Well, good morning. So, we did manage to mine up, well, almost one full stack of chalkstone. Unfortunately, we started to have a bit of an inventory issue, so we had to come home. Speaking of which, yeah, I don't think we can fit all of the stuff in these trunks, and we have no more nails to make more of them. So I'm afraid these will have to go into the smithy for now. Okay, as for the actual lime washing, we will need the chisel and the hammer. I am fairly certain that this is not going to be enough. I think I will start on the side walls for now, and I will do the front and the back maybe later. For now, let me just show you what we are going to be doing now. So, first things first, we are going to go ahead and add these chalk stones to these walls. Unfortunately, we will have to sacrifice one full chalk block for every piece of wall that we are going to lime wash. Please don't drop these, they are kind of... Wait. Why can't I add this chalkstone to this block specifically? This one's working okay. I will investigate that middle block in a second. Okay, so we have a couple of blocks that for some reason don't want to accept new materials for some reason. For example, this one, if I try to drop blocks here to add material, and I just drop these. Too unstable and might collapse. What? That's weird. Maybe if I look at it like this, no. Oh well, let's do the blocks that we can. So, we have switched over to the chalkstone. I will go for 4x4. Yeah. I don't want to do this with too small a chisel, because that would take ages. And even this will take quite a long time. Anyways, this is what we are going to do basically. And I will try to investigate what the deal is with these walls that we cannot attach new materials to. Okay, so these flax plants are done. So this is where we will see if we actually make enough flax to deal with the windmill. Wish me luck. So we now have 24 flax fibers. Let's see if we have enough. First, let's turn these into twine. There we go, 6. And just barely. Even if we missed a single unit of flax twine, we wouldn't be able to do this, but now we can. So, I will make 2 more linen, and we can turn these into wind sails with some extra sticks. There we go. This will give us 4 sails, which we can attach to the windmill. And now we have gale strong wind, which is actually pretty good because this single stack of wind sails will not be enough to do anything even remotely enough, but maybe it will be enough for gale strong winds. So let's see, I will go ahead and pick up some dirt so I can use those as a ladder for now. But technically we could use proper ladders on the side of this, but maybe later. Okay, can we reach? Yes. So now we have gale force winds, and it is just barely enough. Okay, so the windmill is actually turning. There we go. Yeah, the shape is a little bit not quite good, but you know, later on it will be a little bit less obvious once the actual sails are a bit longer. Anyways, this will actually turn this quern, which we will be able to use to make flour, crush the lime, things like that, so we don't have to basically waste the durability of our tools, and we don't have to turn the quern by hand, which will make things a lot faster. So that is quite useful. I will put these back into the box, and let me investigate what the deal is with these wall pieces, basically, because maybe if we put them on the ground, work on them there, and maybe after with that we can move them. Let me see. I think we can move them with the axe. We can move them by hand, but the axe should make it a little bit faster. So let's pick these up. I will put these blocks on the ground, and maybe that will fix them. But it was complaining about not enough support or something like that. So I'm hoping that giving them support will actually fix the issue. Okay, I will... Do we have any other items on the floor? I don't think so. Okay, so if we put these on the floor, can we work on them now? Let's take out the limestone. Oh, F. And there we go, that's what I wanted. Okay, we will work on them on the floor, and then we will put them back on the wall. It's only 5 of them, so it shouldn't take too long. Okay. This one is still complaining for some reason. And this one as well. Oh, right, because this one is actually on top of the cellar. So I think if we move these just a tiny bit, that should be okay. Also, we have more blocks, not just 5. Okay. That's fine. This should be okay in terms of supporting these blocks. So, can I do it now? F. Yes. Okay, there we go. These all go back on the wall, and this one already looks a lot better. But if you have ever seen medieval style lime washed walls, I think you know what is coming. So let me see, we should have some beams left over from the from the construction of the greenhouse. Anything else? Any more? Let's see. First, I will check which one looks better, pine or maple. Thankfully, we have both of these available to us to check. Okay, let's see. Usually, these kinds of woods are actually made out of a kind of a darker wood, so maybe maple would actually look better than pine. I guess we will see. For now, I will go ahead and give these a bit of a trim, basically. There we go. You know what? I think pine will do fine. Yeah. Okay, next. Let's see, there's 3. We should be able to place 1 here. We have 5 left. And we need to deal with 4 corners at this point. So I think I will... Now, how big should these support beams be? We can make these like this. But that might be a little bit too big. What about if we do this with half blocks? I think if we use these kind of from half point to half point beams, we should be able to use this in areas that are not so generous in terms of space. So yeah, I think I will do this. There we go. Lovely, and 1 more. So, what do you say? Looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Next up, we have maple on the inside as a kind of a windowsill. How about we do the same on the outside? So we can give this window a bit of a, not a trim, but a case, or I don't know what to call this. Basically something to keep the window panels in place. Yeah. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we should have enough beams to deal with the rest. At least on this side. We will definitely have to make more before we are done. Well, what do you say? I think this one looks kind of nice. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this. In fact, I think I will go ahead and turn these windows into chisel blocks. Definitely better. Now, they are a little bit misaligned. Technically, we could... let's see, do we have any windows, glass blocks left? By that I mean, yes, we have proper glass blocks. Well, we could actually... First things first, let me put things away that we don't need on us right now. So I think I will go ahead and chisel a little bit more, so we can actually make these windows a little bit more uniform. That would actually mean that we will have to take out these trims, but I think I will worry about that in the morning because it is a little bit dark right now. Yeah, we cannot really use the copper lantern because we have to use the bronze, the hammer in the morning. Anyways, we should be waking up in right now. Okay, so let me see if I can, since we have placed the beams right on top of the window blocks, we should be able to just pop them out and that will get rid of the beams as well. Well, let's see. No. Well, we can still break the actual wall blocks and that will actually free the beams, at least theoretically. For some reason this does not want to give me back these blocks, beams. Okay, we can actually break them, so that's great. There we go. Perfect. Okay. The day is saved. We just need to make sure that, yeah, we will have to break all these blocks. That's fine, we can put them back quite easily. I just want to make sure that the windows are actually aligned properly. Okay, can I please reclaim these beams? Let's put back the walls that we can right now. So these will definitely go back, these as well. Why can't I reclaim? There we go. It's all about the angles of the way we look at these blocks, basically. Okay. Now we can put back the walls. Can I combine these? No, for some reason it doesn't want to allow us. Yeah, chiseling is a little bit idiosyncratic, to say the least. Anyways, the walls are now back. And now we have a decision to make. Do we want to make the windows bigger or smaller, basically? I think to save on the chalk, I will make these windows a little bit bigger. Because if you want to make them smaller, we would have to give the actual glass blocks some extra chalk and some extra debarked logs. So if we extend them, we will just have to, well, let me just show you. We will simply have to break off these and we can put in the windows. Okay, you need to stop doing that. Thank you. Anything good? No, of course not. Okay, so let me just quickly chisel out. So this one is fine. This one is fine. All we have to do is give them some glass. Let's hope they don't complain about support. There we go, perfect. Switch over to the glass blocks. There we go. Yeah. Put this here and this one here, and we can put back the old window blocks here, 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 and here. And now we have symmetrical windows, basically. They don't look symmetrical right now, but they will be as soon as I put back these trims. There we go, and this one goes here, and now they do look symmetrical. Back goes the support beams. Maybe if I go this way, no. So far so good. Now we only need to put back the maple trims, and that will be it for this side of the house. Okay, and this side. Well, what do you say? I think this looks kinda nice. All we have to do now is maybe add an extra trim right here, and that should be pretty much it. Yeah, I am quite happy with this one. Anything else? Well, I think I will go ahead and do the other side, but before we do that, I think it's time we go and cut down some trees and make some more beams. But before we do that, we will need to empty out our inventory a little bit, because we are kind of full. Huh. It seems we have a temporal vortex inside the smithy. Well, let's keep our distance. Let's see, this one, I will keep the X. I didn't prospect anything, but that's fine. Okay, so I will go ahead and cut down some more trees because we will need more beams before we are done with this construction. We will definitely need some maple and some pine. Unfortunately, we cannot turn all those boards into beams as far as I know. So we will have to go ahead and cut down some more extra trees because that is the only way to make more beams. This one looks kind of ripe for harvest. Okay, I think we are done here. You know, now that I was cutting trees, I was thinking that it would be kind of nice if we could do something to these trees that is called coppicing. I learned about this kind of woodland management, I don't know what to call it, method or practice. Yeah, practice is a good word for it. That would basically mean that we cut down the trees, but not completely. We only cut it close to the roots, and that would allow the trees to actually regrow in real life. And if we could do that in the game, so we could maybe leave a single block uncut, that would be kind of nice, I think. Anyways, I will deal with this wall and I will see you once we are done. Okay, so what do you say? I think this one looks just as good as the other one. Unfortunately, for some reason, I cannot seem to be able to remove the inside window sills. So the best thing we can do, I think, is just to lean into it and simply, let's see, do, well, yeah, this will have to do. At a later date I will replace these as well. We don't have enough beams for now, but yeah, I think this will do. So inside we have nice wooden walls, And outside we have nice white lime washed walls. We should have enough at least for one of the either the front or the back. I think I will go ahead and do the front today because we have a lot of fast forwarding in this one. So yeah, I think we can squeeze in at least one more side today, and we will deal with the last remaining wall either in the next episode or at some later date. And that all depends on if we have enough choke stones or not. Anyways, we have some harvesting to finish. I will put these here. We have way too much turnips, so I don't think I will plant any more this year. These stacks will be more than enough for the whole winter. I would think I will eat this porridge at least. So anyways, yeah, I think I will go ahead and deal with the front of the house. Well, what do you say? I think I like it. I would like to give this one a support beam as well, but it would actually poke through either on the top or on the side. So this one is not going to look all that great. So I think I will not going to put a support beam on this side. Other than that, I think this one looks pretty good. All that is left is to give the ground level trim, and that should be pretty much it for the front of the house. Yeah, I think I like it. And if we look at it all together, it's even better. Yeah. This one already looks like a it looked pretty acceptable before, but now it actually looks like a proper little house, basically. It's not as, how do you say it? Not as monotone or single color, basically. It looks a lot better this way. Anyways, I think I will leave it here for now, because despite having a lot of time lapses in this one. Oh, there's a lot of you. I will kill these guys and I will go to bed. There we go. So basically I will harvest these guys and I will go to bed. So I think I will leave it here, because yeah, we will have a lot of time lapses in this one, but the recording is now 1 hour 20 at this point. So I think that should be okay. Okay, I will not kill the one that is coming this way now. Should I? Might as well. There we go. And now I'm definitely done, because I have no more knives. There we go. Okay. So we don't have enough chalk stones for the rest of the house, which is basically just back at this point. But it shouldn't take too long to mine up the rest, so we might do it either in the next episode or some other episode in the future. Also, we have some trimming that we need to put back in the future. But for now, I will just go to bed. And good morning. So, all that is left to say, I believe, is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early access to these videos 1 week before they go live. Once again, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.